One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Middle Tennessee's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Right down the gut of the field. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Nelson. Safe completion on the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Works the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hits him in stride at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to run it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. Gets it out fast. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give from the gun. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Let's see what he can do with it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Finds his target down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Quarterback adapting. Caught close to the marker. It's Jones. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. Can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers will hustle to the line. They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Proctor. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. FIU will line up to punt.
Number 48 in punt formation.
A low line drive and short kick. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Got it.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. FIU pushing tempo. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Proctor. He's got him. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. FIU set up with another 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Ernie on the Jets. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Setting up the screen. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down?
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle. Playing the...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Panthers.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Jones. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Did a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Burke. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, it is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Nelson. He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the... A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. FIU will line up to punt.
Now, a 4th down.
Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner goes down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He leaves it with his back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how about this young fellow? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. FIU pushing tempo.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida International. They take the lead with the 6.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in and week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 4 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's McGowan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. The sure hands, it's Patterson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 15. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Plucks it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 4th down coming up. Number 48 in punt formation to kick it away. That's the end zone.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume for you. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That's reeled in. It's McGowan. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Still looking on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Offense getting set for first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, MTSU. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march the ball 51 yards for the score, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarter.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes goes down at the 17. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Good timing on the quick out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40, 1st and 10 from the 39. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carry. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, FIU. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And we've got a tie game in the waning moments.
Such a good game, back and forth, back and forth. This is why you do all the conditioning, all the work in the offseason. Late in the game, everybody's tired. Who's going to make that play that you never forget?
To kick this one away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. To throw, it's Nelson. He'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TD.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, obviously here in the fourth quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. You're expecting them to throw it here on third.
Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. He's striking downfield.